you do lots of kind of combining and also like seeking connections and efforts to basically spread the movement of the project, and also to have like bake sales. Bake sales are huge. So, so yeah.
All right, great. Okay, so I'm just going to go briefly over our project of recycling and how we overcame the obstacles that we faced. So we came back last year from gym, and we started with all those projects as you mentioned before. And one of them was recycling. This was probably one of our most successful projects for Maybe Goes Green. And so this is why we recycled. Really, our school was really consuming a lot of paper. I believe it was around 100,000 sheets of paper every month. And we had like 90 boxes about this size every semester of paper. So this was completely unacceptable. I mean, like, a lot of schools have recycling programs already, and our school was sort of behind on this. And as you see this landfill here, about 52% of most of this trash can be recycled and used in new products. And our dream really was to make our school better at reducing, reusing, and recycling. So this is how we planned and how we overcame the obstacles. The first obstacle was tradition and student cooperation. The school was very new to the idea of recycling. Like they knew about it, but there was sort of a lot of apathy towards it, and people just didn't see any benefits that could come from recycling. And our second obstacle was having a plan. This was something that we didn't really take into consideration last year, and we had to overcome that. So we got over tradition and student cooperation by giving a presentation to the students. And in this presentation, our goals were to appeal to emotions, clear all the confusions, and educate them about what's the most effective way they can help us become a better and greener school. And we overcame obstacle number 2 by actually taking the time and planning all of the things that we would do. For example, first we said, we're going to find a company, which is Capital Reciclables, and it's the main recycling company in Brasilia. And we would meet with them and find a plan for recycling. And our second step was educating the school, finding out what's the most effective way we can introduce the recycling program, and where's the best place, the best location in the school to put the bins. So we joined forces this year instead of diverging, and we worked, all of us, our group worked all on one project, and then we sort of split up the work by having 3 groups. One presents to the upper school, educate them and teach them what's going on, another for the lower school, and another for the faculty. This way we got the whole school, all the student body, and the teachers. And eventually we got the deal done with the recycling company. Our school is now completely recycled everything, well, most of everything. And this is a giant step, a giant leap forward for our club, because it's been a very successful project, and we hope to do a lot more.
All right. So here's some of the characteristics we want from our school. EAB is a lot of things, but these things can be built upon. So we want our school to be humble enough to throw recyclable materials away in the right bin. So the humble part comes in the form of people not being agreeing to the EAB Goes Green vision of a greener school, and not having this ideology of, oh, this doesn't apply to me, or just not caring enough, because this is our future. This is for everyone, not just EAB Goes Green. And to start projects that affect the world, to change the world, you need to start with your own community and with yourself. So this is where a humble community comes in, humble enough to throw things away in the correct bin. And this is where Captain America comes in, because he was, if any of you saw the movie, he was humble, and because of that, he became stronger. So because we will be humble, we will become stronger ourselves. So the past always affects the future, it affects the present, and we have to, as a school, as a community, make decisions now to affect the future positively, to affect posterity, to affect our children and ourselves too, not just the children. And this is where Spider-Man comes in, who was the reluctant hero, and once there were consequences to his reluctance, i.e. his uncle dying, he became the superhero that we all know of. And this is where the past comes into to affect the future. So, yeah.
Spock, he's very important rules. He knows his regulations, and he's going to put his regulations above everything. He knows exactly what's in the rule book. And so what we want in EAB is for them to be educated in the recycling and what goes where, basically. And so that if they have confusion, like where it's snapping go, they'll know that it goes in the organic bin and not into the paper. And Spock was like a resemblance of that, where he knows that this has to go there, and if you put it in the wrong spot, you will ruin the entire recycling package. So if you have a bag of paper and you have like a couple apple cores in it, you can't recycle it anymore because it's got organic material in it. The thing was strong, so metaphorically in our school, we want them to be strong in their system of recycling so that they know, after they know what they can have to do for recycling, that they will want to continue and that they want to do good with their new skill of recycling. So, and we want the recycling program to be something strong that EAB is proud of.
So ultimately, we want to be like Superman. He's this really great superhero. He has several powers, like laser beams. He can fly. He can super strength. And he's just an exemplary. And we want to be like this. We want our students to look up to us and say, like, these people are really trying to make a difference in this world and change the future. And this can be applied to all the schools, and really ultimately we want you guys to understand that whatever project you guys work on, or whatever obstacles you get into, you need to overcome them, because we can all do this, because together we are brilliant.
Thank you.